Hi guys, and welcome to my very first video. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. I really hope you enjoy it. Today we are just going to be doing a day-to-day look. This is usually what I wear day-to-day to classes. If I'm not wearing this, then I'm usually not wearing any makeup. I am a no makeup person to class. I don't like getting up early enough to put makeup on, but if I do, I usually wear this because I can usually do it pretty quickly. Thank you guys again for watching. I hope you enjoy, and why don't we just get right on into the video. To start off, I'm going to use the Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. My sprayer is like a little bit messed up on this, so it goes like everywhere. So the primer I'm going to go in with is the Essence Fresh and Fit Awake Primer. It says healthy glow and pore minimizing effect. I haven't tried this before, so this is brand new to me, but it looked like it was going to be pretty decent. Just so you guys know, if you see me looking this way, it's because my mirror is set up right here. So I'm going to try and look in the camera as much as possible, but... So the foundation I'm going to go in with is the Loreal True Match Tried and True OG in the shade Light Ivory, which is W2. I am very fair, very fair. This is even a little bit too dark on me. I probably could have gotten W1, but I like to give myself a little bit more color to my face, so I usually just bring it down my neck. But I love this stuff. It's so good. I also love the Lumi foundation. That's also really good. And then I'm just going to be using a sponge to buff it out. Alright, so now that we have our base on, I'm going to be going in with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C2 and I'm going to put this like right where my dark circles are, and then I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 10, and I'm going to be using that as more of my highlight shade. So the Maybelline is going to be going on my forehead, down my nose, and on my chin, and then this one is going to be going like just underneath my eyes where it's the darkest for me. And then buffing it out with the same sponge. If you see my dog walking in and out of this, I don't know what she's doing. She's just kind of walking around, so don't mind her. Her head might pop up like right here every once in a while. And then to set where we put that concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade 5 Fair. Alright, so now to set the rest of my face, I'm using the Wet n Wild Photofocus Pressed Powder in the shade Warm Light. Alright, so continuing with the face, the next step is bronzer. So I'm using the Butter Bronzer in the shade Sunkissed Bronzer. Now that we are bronzed and we finally have some color to our face, we are going to move on to blush, and I'm using the Milani blush in Luminoso. Also an OG, but still really good. I still love this. And then the last step for face is highlight. I'm so excited. I love this step. Highlight and bronzer are like the two things that I need day to day. So that's what we're doing. Alright, now we're moving on to brows. So I use the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Ash Brown. I'm just going to go do my eyebrows. I can't usually do them on camera and talking, so I'm just going to do them off camera with my mirror, and I will be back. Alright, so my eyebrows are done. They are on. They are not really on fleek, but it's fine. So now to set my eyebrows, I'm using the Essence Make Me Brow in the shade Soft Brownie Brows. I usually get like a shade or two lighter than my actual brow color to kind of help give my brows like some highlights and kind of to lighten them a little bit, because I do have some highlights in my hair, so it kind of helps give that same illusion. So now we are done with our face, so we're going to be moving on to our eyes. Now normally day to day I usually just use whatever bronzer I used on my face as my eyeshadow color, and I'll just leave it at that. Usually I'll also put the highlight kind of just along my eyelid, but today we're going to do a little bit more, and I'm going to be using the Colourpop Dream Street palette by Kathleen Lights. It is so pretty, and I'm going to be using this to kind of just do a very subtle eye today. So I'm starting off with the Morphe M535 brush, and we are going to be going in with the shade right here. So some days I will just leave it as this. I'll put mascara on and I'll go out the door depending on how much time I have. But today I'm going to be taking a shimmery color and putting that on my eyelids and inner corner to kind of give our eyes a little bit more dimension. We're going to be taking this shade right here. And then taking a small little crease brush, this is the Morphe M527. I'm just going to be taking that very first color that we used, which is called Twinkle, and we are just going to be putting that underneath our eyes. Taking one more little shader brush, this is the Morphe M421. I'm just going to be going into this shade called Elfish right here, and I'm just going to be putting this on the inner corners of my eyes. Alright, and then lastly, we're just going to be curling our lashes and putting on mascara. I'm using the Voluminous Lash Paradise in the shade Black. Now that mascara is on, our very last step is to do lip gloss. Now I don't usually do lipstick day to day. I usually don't wear makeup day to day, let's be real, but I do wear lip gloss because it's comfortable, it keeps your lips moisturized, and you don't have to worry about going and reapplying throughout the day. So I'm going in with the Buxom lip cream in the shade White Russian. This one is so good. You could also go in with the Colourpop lip gloss in the shade Fairy Floss. That one is also really similar to this one if you're looking for a drugstore option. And then to set our face, to finish everything off, I'm using the Milani Make It Last setting spray. This is so good. It's really similar to the Urban Decay setting spray, that's like the all-nighter setting spray that like keeps your makeup on forever. This does the same exact thing. I got a really crappy nozzle on mine, but usually the sprayer is so good. I highly recommend trying it out. Alright, so this is the final look. Thank you guys for coming and watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And I hope you guys will come back and watch my next video. Thanks guys, bye!